Okay guys, we are back in the GR86. Let me get my glasses on and let's get cracking. So obviously, to start the car, it's got this shifter over there. First gear is just here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One finger touch. I'm going to show you how easy it is to engage the gear. The gear is very precise. Toyota's fantastic gearboxes. This is the same gearbox as in the earlier GT86. So reverse gear is this thing over here. You pull the knob for safety, then you got reverse gear. So let's just get the car moving, and I want to show you the first thing I hate about this car. Hate is a strong word, maybe I don't like about the car. Again, I'm on first gear now, coming out, and I want you to see the car. You saw that? You saw that lurch? Again, let me show you again. So first gear, second gear, saw that lurch. Now, I'm not a newbie driver. I have many manual cars, from a Porsche to my Polo GTI to my MG to my Satria. I mean, a lot. I have a lot of manual cars. No matter how I drive, I got to be really careful to drive this car to get the car to be as comfortable as possible for my passenger. I mean, I'm driving the car, I know it will lurch, I don't have an issue about it, but for the passengers, it's quite an uncomfortable feeling. So driving this car comfortably in highway, in heavy traffic as well as road driving, I find it's a little uncomfortable. Because why? On the second gear, the car tends to lurch forward. See that? It does that every single time. There's no way I can get to it. If I were to ride the clutch, as in, like really slowly let the clutch off and burn the clutch, maybe more comfortable, but that's not how you drive a car. But when you get up to speed, it's perfect. At high speeds, it's perfect. The clutch delivery is fantastic. So first thing first, as a daily driver, I would not get the GR86 purely for the clutch. And that's my number one pet peeve about this particular car. Next comes the ambient noise, the outside noise, the NVH. I'm not sure if you can pick it up, but on normal roads, highway, concrete, like those concrete kind of roads, this car is freaking loud, guys. The tire noise, what comes through, is very harsh. I'm not sure whether it's by design, but yeah, it's a very loud sensation that we hear in the cabin bay from the outside. Even the windows, it doesn't do much soundproofing. You can see that. Now the soundproofing in this car is not really there. But then again, it comes back to the question, what is this car? This is a sports car, and I think maybe that design of the clutch, the design of the NVH is purposeful. It was made for you to feel the road, for you to hear the sound. Because you know what? In my video, in the beginning of this, let me show you again. This car, you can really hear the engine note because and the exhaust actually, because they've designed the car for you to hear everything that happens. And maybe that's why this is a entry-level package sports car for people to tune and mod. This is not a completed car by any way. I honestly believe Toyota purposely made this car as is, for you to buy, for you to mod, and for you to kind of say, what can I do to the car to make it better? This is a tuner heaven car. It's a car for you to buy and tune the car. Because even the power output, think about this, it's 230 horsepower now. Woo! Holy cow, it's 230 horsepower now, which may not be a lot in today's world, but 230, it's pretty much at 250, it's about what a 2-liter turbo will do. And this does it in a 2.4 naturally aspirated boxer engine, which sounds glorious. What I don't really quite understand is that, well, think about this, the old 2-liter boxer engine gave you about 200 horsepower. This is a 2.4, which gives you about 230 horsepower. It's almost exactly point to point what additional horsepower will give you for the incremental cc of the car. Right now I'm driving the car, I'm trying to talk to you, and I need to really shout a little bit more or pitch my voice up higher just to drown out the voice or the note of the engine. So it is not a car that you could drive and say, no, I want to do long distance driving in this car because it'll be a quiet, nice cruiser. No, this car is an attack car. This car wants to drift. You'll be surprised. Any road you give me in KL, if I will drive this car, one twitch and the car just wants to slide. It's an amazing car, and honestly, it's an amazing car for what it is built for. It is not a car you get because this is going to be your daily, because it's going to be a little more uncomfortable than what you sign up for. But you know what? If you're a manly man, maybe this is it. What else can I say? Power, yes. You talk about power, you talk about handling. Steering is light and small. Look at that small little steering there. Gear shifter feels good. Price $295,000. The biggest question I think in a lot of people's mind is that this is a GR, okay? The moment you put a GR badge into this, you can't stop thinking, should I get this or the GR86? One thing about the car which I think no one talks about is that the suspension on this car is extremely harsh. I know it's a little higher up than what I would like to be, but driving this car, I find that even on normal roads in KL, it's quite harsh and I can feel it in my bones. I was thinking, am I getting old and that's why my back is hurting me? But no, the seats on the car as well as suspension, they work hand in hand to give you a backache. It is not the most comfortable car to drive. I would personally suggest getting some Recaro Sportster seats and having them changed out compared to this original seat that came in the car itself. So that is one of my pet peeve also. On top of that twitchy little gearbox, the twitchy little clutch you have there on the first and second gear. Again, we are in morning traffic. I can pull wherever I want to, and it does, you can really feel, you can really hear the sound of the outside in this car. You see? Bikes coming through, I can hear them. Okay, and every pull, every turn, every rev, you hear that? I'm in a brand new car and it feels twitchy. But you know what? The funny thing about this is the type of car that I would like. I know I have said a lot of things about a car that like, why do you buy this car? But my character, I like the Lotus Elises, I like the MGs, I like the old school Boxsters, I like my Satria. Cars that are naughty, I get in this car, I become very, very naughty. And for that reason, I think this is an excellent car for people who want to get a car for the weekend drive. They want to get a car where they can twitch easily. I've been driving this car quite harsh, and look here, the temperature is flat on, really below the mid section there. So it's a car that is meant to be abused and pushed, and the car will hold off very well. So I hope this helped you make a decision of what you want to get, a GR or a GT. I still think the GT86 is a fantastic value, but in today's prices, you could pick one up from 2021 for 151,000 ringgit if you get the BRZ 2.4. So for that value, as a used car, it's a fantastic buy, guys. Fantastic buy because it's purpose built, it's a weapon, it's an amazing piece of engineering masterpiece. I just wish it had turbo. Okay, guys, hope that helped you. Stay tuned and I will see you next time. Till next time we meet again somewhere far in the future. This is me saying, go out there and have a little more fun. Bye, guys.